Hi, I'm Rick Boyer from thelearningparent.com, home of Character Concepts Curriculum. Are you a homeschooler? Are you being challenged on the social issue? Everybody's so concerned that your kids won't know how to get along with people. And yet it's not homeschool kids, but school kids who usually can't look an adult in the eye and carry on an intelligent conversation with them. Think of the vast resource that's being wasted today because so many elderly people who have the experience in life that the rest of us need to learn from are locked away in walled compounds called retirement homes, nursing homes, senior saint centers. What we have lost by not taking advantage of their experience. There was a man in my town in Virginia who was a World War II veteran. You know, just based on that, he had some very interesting stories to tell if I just got him up to my house for supper and let my children ask him questions. And I was going to do it, and I was going to do it. Not only was he a World War II veteran, he was the son of a Spanish-American War veteran as well. And when my friend George was a little bitty boy, his father used to take him to his veterans meetings in the Jones Memorial Library downtown. Once a month, little George would go with his daddy and meet the other veterans of the Spanish-American War. I think that would have given him some more stories to tell my kids as an 80-something-year-old man. But it gets better yet. Because you see, on the same night of the month, when those Spanish-American War veterans met, there was another group of veterans who had their same meeting in the same building in a different room. They were the Confederate veterans. And so a man who was a pillar in my church, who lived to be in his middle 80s in my town, a man whom I knew fairly well, as a little bitty boy, shook hands with veterans of the war between the states. He really had some stories to tell my children. And I was going to have him up for supper. I was going to let my kids ask him questions. I was going to try to stimulate the conversation because I wanted my children to have the tremendous resource of this gentleman's life experience. And I didn't get around to it. And I still didn't get around to it. And he died. There's an old proverb that says, when an old person dies, a library is lost. God bless you for homeschooling your children so that they're not locked up in a social group of people their own age who don't have that life experience that is so valuable to your child. Success in life, it's all about character. Learn more at www.thelearningparent.com. Now, go hug your kids.